With the success of the recent Amazon TV show with a next-gen update for consoles, this is a good time to be a Fallout fan. Fallout 3 was my introduction to the series, and I immediately fell in love with that when I was a kid. I remember seeing the trailer at E3 and that person in the power armor slowly turned to the camera. I had no idea what this game was, but I wanted to play it. Being from Virginia and getting to play a video game based in DC was so cool to me. I was like 13, 14 when this game came out, and I remember basically begging and having to explain to my parents why I needed this mature rated game. I missed out on Fallout New Vegas when I was younger, but I do plan on playing it with the next gen update. It's just funny because it seems like one of those games that you can't say anything negative about, or that community is gonna kill you. Fallout 76 is a game that I hear is in a great state today, but I have no interest in a multiplayer Fallout game. I also hate when companies purposely release broken video games and then the fans applaud them for fixing it years later. That never made sense to me. Fallout 4 is one of those games that I feel like people either really love or really hate. For me personally, Fallout 4 is probably my second favorite Bethesda game outside of Oblivion, which will always be number one. I've beaten this game probably like 30 times at this point, and I've enjoyed it every single time. It's not perfect by any means, but I thought the graphics were really good, the combat was amazing, great sound design, and at least some of the characters were interesting. Most of my later playthroughs are just me and Dogbeat, and I used that mod to turn him into a husky because he's just so adorable. But of course, with me being a player, for my early run-throughs, I was running around with Piper. She was basically my girlfriend. Nick Valentine was also really cool. He was one of my other favorites. Hancock was my guy, and then Deacon was also pretty cool. For the rest of them, not for me. Dance was a Captain America type of loser, and I wanted to like Preston because he was black, but he annoyed me pretty quickly. We gotta protect the Commonwealth. But I love the feature of building settlements and assigning different people to do different tasks around the base. The building aspect of the game was kind of hit or miss for me. I thought it was a good attempt for their first time. I could never get my walls and roof to line up exactly how I wanted to, but overall, I thought it was a really fun aspect of the game. But the randomness of this game always cracks me up. I'll be walking along minding my business, and then I see a bunch of Brotherhood of Steel members fighting raiders or super mutants. I don't know what their big aircrafts are called, but I remember times of seeing them in the air and hearing gunfire in the distance, so I go running towards it as these giant aircrafts come crashing down to the ground. I don't know if this was in everyone's game, but I remember walking through the city and randomly seeing this person stuffed inside of a basketball hoop. Why? Don't know. This is one of those games that I get completely lost in, and every time I decide to jump back in, I see something new. Even in the action set pieces in which I know what's going to happen, I've still had experiences where I saw something completely different. Now, I know Bethesda has a history of making buggy games, so was that on purpose? I don't know, but it keeps the game fresh. And while I do love this game, I think the main quest line in this is hot garbage. Like, this might piss some people off, but the mainline Bethesda games that I've played Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Oblivion, Skyrim, Starfield, all of those games, I hate the main quest line in every single one of them. Like I said, I love Oblivion. I've played it a million times, but I hate that main quest line so much. It's so boring to me. The side quest in the Dark Brotherhood story is so much better in my opinion. I feel that way about every Bethesda game, and I feel like the side missions are always so much better than the main reasons we're supposed to be playing these games. Fallout 4 is no different. I do not give a damn about that little baby Sean. The decision to make a voice protagonist and force me into this story about a wife and a child that I don't care about was a terrible decision to me. For a lot of RPG fans, I feel like they love the games that give us a blank slate and allow us to paint our own stories. Like for me, I usually wait till the last minute to do all the main quest stuff. I usually just run off and try to explore every landmark in the game. Fallout 4 has some great side missions that I look forward to playing, even when I'm on my 30th playthrough. The USS Constitution, I believe that's the name. You get a mission with these robots that think they're pirates, and the ending of that mission always makes me laugh. The Silver Shroud questline was so much fun. I mean, who doesn't want to be a superhero? And I forgot the story, but it was a mission where you fought a Deathclaw in like a church building or something like that. Just the build up to that fight was so cool. It kind of felt like a horror game. Hopefully in the comments you know what I'm talking about. I think it was in the northeastern part of the map. I just don't get how so many people hate this game. I will say that one fair criticism that I see all the time is people say that this is a great shooter, but a bad Fallout game. To me, this is fair criticism, but I just wanted to play a good and fun game, while some people wanted a more hardcore RPG experience and missions that gave player choices and felt like it had weight to them, which is completely understandable. But I've already been seeing reports about Fallout 5, and that could be a completely different video, but I'm gonna need Bethesda to give that IP to somebody else because I am not trying to wait until 2045 to play the next Fallout game. By the time the next Fallout game comes out, most of us are gonna be dead, and y'all gonna be playing Fallout 5 in real life. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. We talk about a bunch of different things on this channel. What side of the fence do you fall on? Do you love or hate Fallout 4? Also, even though I feel like I already know the answer, what's your favorite Fallout game? Let me know in the comment section below. Love you guys. Tell someone you love them. Until next time, see you in the next life.